Earlier this week, Elon Musk caused quite a stink throughout all of US media when he claimed on Twitter that both Apple's App Store and Google's Play Store were considering removing Twitter from their stores so that you wouldn't have Twitter anymore on your smartphone. And obviously, conservatives got up in arms over this, saying, how dare you attack Mr. Free Speech himself, Elon Musk, by threatening to pull his app. So it captured the news cycle. Everybody's been talking about it for days. And Ron DeSantis, as usual, wanted to take the lead on the issue. So DeSantis comes out, does a little speech where he attacks Apple in their monopolistic ways, which I don't disagree with him on that, just disagree with his motivation for it. But he also threatened Apple for allegedly claiming they were going to remove Twitter. Here is what DeSantis said. So you see that report, and that's very concerning. And then when you also hear reports that Apple is threatening to remove Twitter from the App Store because Elon Musk is actually opening it up for free speech and is restoring a lot of accounts that were unfairly and illegitimately suspended for putting out accurate information, that's a lie. And so if Apple responds to that by nuking them from the App Store, I think that would be a huge, huge mistake. It would be a really raw exercise of monopolistic power that I think would merit a response from the United States Congress. Wow, a private company making a decision about what can be allowed on their proprietary software. I mean, maybe it's a monopoly, maybe it's not, because you could still buy a different phone. Like, you don't have to own an Apple phone. That's not the only Apple phone. That's not the only phone available. Excuse me. You do have other options. So you can't exactly use the monopoly type trigger there in the law because you do have other choices. But there's a much more important thing here. While Ron DeSantis and all these other Republicans were holding their little public temper tantrum trying to protect their messiah, Elon Musk, Musk had a meeting with Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple. And then on yesterday, Musk came out on Twitter and said, hey, Tim cleared things up and said that Apple never even considered pulling Twitter from the App Store. Oops. So here's what actually happened, in case anybody cares to know the truth. Elon Musk fucking lied to the public to create a stink and get some sympathy and publicity from hardcore right-wing idiots. Apple never considered removing Twitter, but Musk came out and just said it on Twitter earlier this week. He made it up. He made it up because he was pissed off that Apple wasn't spending as much on ads as they had been. So he drums up this fake, absolutely manufactured outrage against this company to try to shame them into spending more money on Twitter. The media across the board picked it up. And I had said from day one, because I got into personal arguments with people, that there was never any proof to what Elon Musk was saying, so maybe we need to cool our jets a bit. I was right. Musk made it up. And he had to basically admit that yesterday after meeting with Tim Cook from Apple. But the damage is done. The damage is done. These idiot right-wingers out there firmly believe that Apple was going to do this and Elon Musk talked them out of it. And now Ron DeSantis and all these other people get to pat themselves on the back, act like they did something, they pressured Apple to not do it, when it was never a thing that was going to happen anyway, because Elon Musk is a disgusting grifter. Which, of course, is probably why he's the new savior of the Republican Party. That's what they seem to gravitate towards.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.